In Tenpin Alley in Las Cruces, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We got both divisions going on at once here. In the scratch division, another local trying to defend the hometown turf here. Mark Vigil taking on one of the tour's top ranked bowlers, Cortez. In the scratch division, this is Tez with the strike working in the third. And if he spares up that 3-6-10, he will lead early by 12 pins because Mark just opened in his third frame. Over in the handicap division, someone's going to win their first title. There's two bowlers who both have a second place to their credit, but no wins are going at it. That's Tanya. She's taking on Byer, and she's got to beat Ryan by 17 to tie and 18 to win. Little Brooklyn strike won't hurt that cause. She leads by 4 as it stands. So still got some handicap to make up. Pretty brutal lanes out there right now. It's not like they started much easier than this either. Minus 90 cut on the Sunset Strip lane pattern that we bowled on today. Cortez didn't really have a good look until game 5 of the tournament. Came up to 236 to jump into the cut. Looks pretty good on that shot though. We'll pick your poison today, so the higher seeded bowlers got to choose who they wanted to play instead of us telling you. Pretty neat format. Over in handicap, Byer far and away the top seed there. He has just been mowing him down. He did a brave thing. He chose the number 2 seed in his first match. I love that choice. You gotta beat him sometime. Might as well get him out of the way early. He did, and here he is bowling for the title. Oh, and Paris converts the almost impossible 3-10 split. Second hardest split in bowling behind the 7-10. Meanwhile, Mark's friend Alex has the hand up for the 5-pin, of course. He's thirsty. No spare is a gimme right now in this dried out pattern. However, he's all over the 5. By far his best scratch division finish, qualified at +7. Beat Joey Balistreri in the finals. That's also Joey's career high finish. So a lot of different faces making the top 5 this week. Excellent. Mark also rebounded from a 144 start with 672 for his next 3. That's a really nice rebound there to help him get to where he is right now. Trails by 12, spare working in the 5th. I guess that trip 4. It's that Las Cruces trip 4. Ryan tripped a couple of them to win yesterday. Mark trying to do the same here. But he has got his hands full against the one and only Tez. 28 titles, somewhere in that general area. He's 15 years old. The big thing was whether he was going to get to as many titles as how old he is. And now he's closing in on double the amount of titles as how old he is. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. That shouldn't happen.
I have way more respect for people who have that.
Respect your elders, Cortez. Let some of us win. Byer with a pretty ugly 6-1 in his 5th, by the way. Pretty good 9 count there. Lots of Brooklyns today. Oh, that one's tight. Wow, that one was way tighter than last time. Got the ball to hold. If you can create a hold today, you are golden. That was quite a bit of hold on that one. Vigil's going to have to respond right here now on this strike. Big shot for him, 6th frame. Can't get the carry on the high hit. Mark's got a basic down and in game, which has been pretty advantageous all weekend. The lane's so tough, you really don't want to cover that many boards because each board's doing something different. Right now, it's advantage Tez as he's just out shooting them. And careful on that 6. All right, no trouble. Thanks to the crew here at Tenpin Alley for hosting us. First time in Cruces in over 6 years. Last time we were here, there were still rubber bowling balls, yellow scoring pencils. There was no roof. People drove horses and buggies to work, to bowling. Yeah, I didn't have gray hair. Real nice shot for Mark there with a half-10. Sarah Vargas returning to the winner's circle in the women's series today, beating Alexa Sledge. All 3 sledges made the cut today. But none of them could put the hammer down. Sledge, hammer, anyone? No? Okay. Nice form, cross lane at the 10. Good job at the spare, but he might need more than that if Tez comes here and packs the next couple hits. No one currently on tour is better at zeroing in on a pattern if you give him enough time. Cortez is. Oh! Rifles out that 10-pin. We're a 4-bagger and a big lead. Ryan has a spare working in his 7th right now. Oh, but right through the schnoz. That's the technical term for nose. And leaves a 4-6. I have a schnoz, I can say that. Schnoz, almost a schnozola. My glasses never fall off.
Very animal.
This will about ice it if he gets it. Oh yeah. Boy.
Sound like Willy Wonka with his turns.
Thank you. This is the best Tez has looked all weekend. Didn't do so great yesterday. Managed to squeeze out a 5th, and he's catching fire at just the right time now. 2:33 in the game before the semis, and 2:05 to get by. Whoa! Get by Akin. Akin was your early round leader. Had a chance to double to beat Tez, but couldn't get it, so he finished 3rd. Mark can still strike out for 217, but that would only force Tez to get 1 out of the next 2 marks. 217 would have won almost every game today. The scores are pretty low, but right now, I've got it. Trouble with Tez. Byer did open on that big split, but comes back with a strike in the 8th. And that 610 is just about going to seal it for Vigil with a heck of a run, by far, like we said, his best finish in scratch. Pair us up quickly in her 8th. Hey, this is going to be a 1 video broadcast. We're going to get it all in on the first part. Lucky to break up the split is Tanya, leaving only the 3-pin. She's right in this match. Good job to spare for Vigil. Another of the talented high school New Mexico bowling products. Mayfield won it all, right? Did they? No. And they won something, didn't they? 4th in state for the Mayfield team. Who won state? Rear Rancher did? There we go. 2 Southern, 2 Northern teams as Tez just ho-hum, casually string 6 in a row. Sure, that's his longest string of the weekend. Oh, big Brooklyn for Tanya there. She's leading by 32 and again giving 17, so she's up by 15 in this match. She's got a strike in the 9th. Byer's got a strike in the 8th. Last couple shots will tell the story. And what happened? He missed. I can't believe it.
He doesn't care.
Unacceptable. That's high game. That's high game points down the tubes right there.
I don't think he cares.
No, he's got a roughly 3 million point lead on 2nd place in the all conference points. Give or take a million. Be in the 240s if he spares it up here. A big shot for Ryan. Oh, it's that? No, quite hook. It's what's so frustrating. If you miss a little left, the ball checks at your toes. If you miss a little right, the ball just never recovers. Tez will be in the 240s. He will win his 912th title. Will be a happier ride back to Phoenix.
Or maybe 29.
Yes, we have a large margin for error on these numericals. Byer has to cover this 245 now. Oh, and just does. Keeps him alive. And 248 for Cortez.
That was the longest 248 ever.
That was. Dragged it out. Excellent job from Tez. Well-deserved title. And we're down to the 10th in a handicap. Ryan absolutely dominated this tournament from start to finish. He had some pretty ugly tournaments to start the season and turned it all around here as Vigil strikes. Totally respectable game out of Mark. Just ran into that buzzsaw. There's Ryan's 10th. Wow. 245 in the 9th, 245 8th in the 10th. Gets tougher. Yeah, get him up in the 190s. Nice job, Mark. And a ball return at the worst possible time for Mark.
Triggering the repeat of yesterday on that pair. there.
Right at the 10-minute mark of the video too. Go figure. There it comes. And Mark will finish out at 196. Nicely done. Congrats to Cortez. Nice kid too. Ryan has to have this spare to have any chance, and it's going to go way left. That's going to be a painful end for Byer after dominating all day. He's still got to win that last match at the end. And Paris has come up huge. Tanya beat Jared Starmancayo in the semifinals. And then roared past her other two opponents to get here, and she doesn't need nothing. She's got it. She needs to not curse at me, not kick the ball return, not spontaneously combust. She is so far 3 for 3 on that mission. And she's going to be your winner. So a first-time champ in Tanya. We had a first-time champ yesterday in Ryan. I know Corey's very happy sitting over there keeping track of all the scores.
Mark.
Ryan will be back. That Ryan will be back. We'll do it all over again where it all started, where tournament number 1 was held. Kyrene Lanes next weekend. Finishing out in style with that 187. Nice job, Tanya. Tez, you have any idea how many there